Hello, I'm Drawing Pin, and welcome to my Let's Play of Motorsport Manager, where we're in the Challenge Pack DLC, doing All-Star Challenge, yada yada, you know the drill, Ernie's Paradise, rain sprinklers, all that good stuff, because this is the second attempt, which is actually going a lot better at the moment, although it could have gone absolutely brilliant in the last episode, which was in Beijing. Yeah, we had Sharp won it, and she got fastest lap, which was amazing. But Surkov crashed out, but also Chapman crashed out first, which caused a safety car, and then we stayed out, and a couple of laps after maybe a lap into the restart, actually, I think it was, Surkov crashed out, but a bunch of people actually crashed out. It was like 4 or 5 drivers crashed out, so haven't actually put that episode up yet, but I'll probably end up calling it like Crash Fest or something, because it kind of was. Car's fourth. We have just built the engine, I think, as well. Or no, I think we might just build the brakes. So we'll have to go and sort all that stuff out. We're doing really well in the championship. Steinman, we're like 90. I think it was like 91 points or something ahead, but it could have been easily over 100 if Surkov had just kept it on the track. But it is what it is. So we got Rio in 10 days, so let's get into the mail and we will read the news. We had a mistake-free weekend, yes we did, and I think it's brakes. Yeah, brakes. There's a couple of scouting reports. I guess we can go and look at those. Yeah, the brakes. Working on the legendary engine. I may just end up working on that first. Let's talk about Nick's on mistake. Where's the fault? Though it was a bad mistake. He has to take a long, hard look at himself. I'm going to say that because. Oh, okay, that upset him, but he does, that the fault lies on him, so, I'm not going to be apologetic about that one. So I've got the brakes, but obviously we're still working on the car repair, so we can't really do anything with that at the moment. I think, yeah, look at that, brakes have gone to 6. I mean, everything is going to start dropping. The gearbox is still up there, but I can't think it's going to last much longer. The front wing has dropped a little bit. Rear wing is terrible, I do know that, but I think the brakes are more important. They're the next worst part along. Obviously, the engine is pretty awful, but we haven't strapped that legendary one in. That's a battle we can build. So I think we're going to just slap another set of brakes down because they'll be built really quickly as well. We don't have any buildings to develop anymore. No, they won't. They'll be. Do we want to build that? It's going to take. It's going to be like 1 day after the race. 12 days. Yeah, let's build that. Let's build it. It'll be ready when we come back. We can't build that because we don't own a brakes facility. So, just the basics. We're not qualifying or anything like that. So, yeah, I think that's the best. That's really the best one we can do. So let's build that. And then that'll be ready after the race. We could probably get the engine and the brakes up to speed, once the car repair is done. So let's get to the car repair and we'll sort out the parts. Right, so the car repair is now finished, so let's come over here, and we were just working solely on that. That's going to be done. Can we put that in? No, don't do that. I kind of want that engine finished first, and then we'll work on the brakes second. We're probably going to keep those brakes, so I think we're just going to leave the... Yeah, let's put like one person working on the performance of that because we really need to get those performance parts up. See, we've got most of the performance up on all the parts, but now the parts we're building are going to be quickly built. So, probably going to get a bit of a backlog, but that's okay. I think we work on that engine first because we really need that because that engine is, awful. It's the 7th best, and that is the most important part in my opinion. That is without a doubt the most important part in the game is the engine first, and we have like really bad ones, so we need to try and address that and sort those engines out as quickly as we can. So I think I will move it on and I'll come back, swap out. Once that engine's done, I'll go and put those brakes in. I don't think they'll be ready for the race, but they might be, and we'll see what's what, but let's move it on and we'll get to that. Okay, right, the reliability is done on the engine, so that's good. So that's all tip-top for Rio. So we're going to put those in now, but... Oh, no, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I don't think I want to do that. It's not going to be ready before the race. I kind of want to work on the performance of these engines, to be honest. We're in that phase now where we're going to start, building some brakes and things like that, and they don't take very long to build. Those brakes are taking long because I think the one part we selected adds like an extra 5 days. Otherwise, it'd have been done really quickly. But obviously, that was the best performance, so we kind of had to go with it. But parts are going to get built quick, and we're going to get a backlog of parts. I think we're just going to go with that because I really want some performance. Do we going to put? He doesn't really make any difference, but he just adds 0.1 of the impact from the mechanics. So I really want these performance of these engines up as quickly as we can because we have the 7th best engine on the grid, which is pretty awful, and the engine, in my opinion, is the most important part in the game. If you develop any part, make sure it's an engine. So that's my top tip there. Develop engines. We might as well go and have a look at these scouting reports. Oh, Hong Lao. Well, we're pretty familiar with that guy. If anyone watched my endurance playthrough, then we used him and he's pretty good. I mean, his improvement rate's pretty decent. He's not a bad driver all round. It just takes a long time for people to level up until you get, brakes facilities and test tracks and all the rest of it down, which, helps to boost. It just takes a very long time for those people to level up in the base game. And Hannah, no, her improvement rate's terrible. She's got no real room to improve, and marketing's not bad. Endurance racer as well. Okay. Oh, it's just a temporary trait. Fair enough. That's fine. She's just doing a bit of endurance racing on the side, I guess, because there is actually no endurance racing in this challenge pack DLC. They never added it in, so that's fine. Right, so let's move it on, and we will get to the race, I think. Right, here we are now. We're just about ready to go to Rio, so that's all good. We've got a bit of mail. It's just a scout report. I guess we could look at that guy as well. Vanessa. Oh, God, no. No. Got no room to grow. Improvement rate is terrible. Always check that improvement rate, by the way. Just because someone's got 5 stars, if they've got an improvement rate like that and they had 5 stars, I could put money down that unless you've got brakes facilities and loads of facilities all leveled up, they're probably not going to get to 5 stars. If you're just European Racing Series or something, and you're just starting out, that is a terrible improvement rate, awful. And yeah, marketability sucks also. So no, you suck. Okay, right, let's come over here and we'll select the sponsor. We've got medium wear, we've got very high burn. It's only 15 laps, so I think it's probably ultras. But if I remember rightly, well, it's going to rain. Didn't this rain at the start? But it's only like a couple of laps, so we stayed out on the ultras. But I feel like the sprinklers got switched on in this as well. I seem to remember it was a very wet race. Either due to rain or sprinklers or both. I can't remember which. But we'll plan for the ultras. We'll plan. Do you know what? We're going to go 3-3 because we should be able to, make that stick, make that work. Because it's only 15 laps. It's quite a low wear track. Let's come over here and we're probably going to piss off Zoe Sharp because we're actually going to give her a good engine. Oh no, okay. Oh wow, okay. Well, I mean, he's only contented because he hasn't got the best engine. I mean, probably done that wrong now. Yeah, there we go. Let's do that. Technically, again, that is the better engine. It's going to have the same performance stat, but it does get 100 boosts. So technically, it is slightly better than that engine. But it's better than the engine that they were using anyway. So, either way, that's fine. So we'll go with that. They're both happy and delighted. So let's help them out a little bit. So I shall go away now and go off and do some practicing, and I'll see you all back for the race. And welcome back to Rio on race day, where, yeah, it is raining at the moment, and I'm pretty sure everybody's just going to stay out on the dry tyres because it was only like a couple of laps. But I seem to remember it rained at the end. To be honest, I remember rain sprinklers as well. So this was quite a wet race. I went with ultras and super softs. I'm not too sure what to do because I do remember lots of rain. I feel like it's going to rain again. So I'm kind of tempted to split up the strategies of the two drivers, and one goes supers and one goes ultras. Or maybe both go ultras. Or maybe both go supers. Let's have a look at the tyre tooltips. So we could, I mean, to be honest, you could probably do the whole race almost on that tyre, thinking about it. I mean, you'd probably have to stop, but I know we don't have a boost on that tyre, but I'm kind of looking at that now and thinking maybe that might be a good idea. There, we'll go with that. We're going to take a lap of fuel out. There we go. And we're going to go with super softs, I think, here. Take another lap of fuel out. There we are. And then we're going to do weight stripping. We're going to go like 75, and then we'll jack the crucial parts up to 80. There we are. That's all good. So we're getting like 120 performance boost. I think we need to start thinking about weight stripping a little bit more than what we have been doing, just because the car is starting to get worse now. So I think we need that extra bit of performance boost. And I think 75 to 80 with a bit of management. It's only 15 laps. So I think we can probably handle that. So that's good. So yeah, we're going to split up the driver strategies because I'm not too sure. I would say I seem to remember sprinklers being switched on. I assume there's been quite a wet race. Either rain comes at lap 8 or 11 or whatever, or the rain sprinklers got switched on. I can't remember. I just remember it was a bit of a wet race. I should really look back at my other videos, but never mind. Let's go attack, and we'll go overtake straight out of the gate. I think that's what we're going to do. I think everybody else will be on the dry tyres, yeah, because it's only like a couple of laps, which, you know, in real Formula 1 you would not be doing this. You'd be, even if it's only a few laps, you'd be doing the inters more than likely. Yeah, this is a weird start, doesn't it? Let's go there because you can't actually see the start. Damn, Surkov, go. The one issue is that Chapman has not scored very well. Oh, he's on the ultras, okay. And Holtz is on the supers. So they've kind of done the same as us. The one issue we have, wow, look at Surkov go. Damn, Surkov. Trying to make up for that crash in the last way. Oh, damn. The one thing is Chapman hasn't scored very well, so he's right up the front, which is not good. Holtz has scored a decent amount, so she's further down with us. I feel like, there we go, that's got to be my fastest lap. There we are. Oh, interesting, we didn't actually strip out that much fuel. Fair enough. Okay, that's kind of weird. I took a lap of fuel out, but I feel like I haven't taken any fuel out. Well, that's fine. I'm down with that. We'll keep pushing, but the temperature, yeah, it's going to get hot, so those ultras are going to get really crispy really fast. So then we'll probably drop those down, and to be honest, the supers are probably not going to be far behind, but we will do that. I think we're going to hit the boost as well. Holtz is up there. Chapman is way up there. I think, to be honest, we're going to be a tall order to beat Chapman, just because he's not doing very well in the championship, is he? Where is he in the championship? It's going to jump him up, but yeah, I mean, he'd be, I don't know where he is, he's down here somewhere, isn't he? So he's got a decent advantage already. We'll keep the engine up high, I think. Sharp is going to have to start thinking about conserving it. To be honest, Surkov is going to have to start thinking about conserving as well. The tyres, that is. I think we'll keep the engine on high. And we're doing alright at the moment. Yeah, it pretty much dries out now. Which, again, is kind of moronic. You know, there's no way you'd be doing this in real life. But there you go, that's this game for you. So we are 10th. Chapman is, I think, to be honest, it's going to be a tall order to beat Chapman. I think there's a victory coming in here. What we need to do is make sure we beat Holtz and beat her well. Sharp, just having that lull again. You start really strong in the season and then just seem to fall apart. That's what you did last season as well. I think we're going to conserve. We'll keep we'll drop it down now. We'll try and save a bit of fuel, I think. Think about saving some fuel. I want to keep the boost going. We want to try and go as long as we can. Chapman just set fastest lap. Let's get Sharp to do some boosting. Yes, the rain is coming at lap 11. Oof. Can Surkov get there? Assuming the sprinklers don't get switched on, of course. I think if we can get... Do you know what? I'm going to get Surkov to back up. I think Sharp probably on the wrong tyre, to be honest. With that said, I'm kind of thinking Sharp should just start attacking and lose that tyre, because there is no way she's going to get it to the end. So I think she should start just pushing that tyre. Turn the engine up a bit for her as well, and she can just kind of go. And we'll try and get Surkov to try and get to the end. Or at least get to the point where it's going to rain. There we go, let's turn that back up again. I think Surkov's on the right one. Holtz is taken off up the road. I'd say Chapman is going to come in the pit. Oh, he's getting a part fixed. Yes. Be the engine. Yeah, be the engine or something. Stay there for a long time and get something fixed. Okay, let's get Sharp in. And I think she's going to go ultras again. Yeah. And we're going to try and get Surkov to get to lap 11. I don't know if he can do it, but I think it's worth it. And we'll get Sharp to just push it, because she's kind of on the wrong tyre, to be honest. But You know, oh, she's chewing through this tyre. Okay, we're going to have to switch it down because she's going to go off the cliff pretty quickly. I don't really want that to happen. There we go. I think she's okay. There we are, she's in. So the rain is coming, but I'm hoping Surkov can just cruise it around now and keep this going. I think all of us are going to try and do the same and ride it out till the wet weather comes. I'm hoping he can do that. Meanwhile, Sharp is just going to fly. We're going to switch that up. We're going to boost down here and try and overtake Oliveira again. Ooh, they've got a part problem. I like it. 6 laps to go. Can we do it? I think we can. Meanwhile, as I say, Sharp is just going to go for it. I think that's our only option. Chapman is behind Sharp. That's good. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're going to just keep Surkov doing this. And yeah, I think this is the way to go. The rain is going to be coming very soon. Can he make it another lap? I think he can. If he can make it another lap, we're good. His fuel tyres are looking good. Sharp's just wrecking the tyres, but I'm okay with that because I think she's got to come in, right? Okay, everybody's coming in now. Wow, okay. Lex has gone ultras. Holtz has gone softs. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, sorry, she's gone inters. Come on, click on that. Let's turn that up. Let's go. Let's bring Surkov in. We're going to go inters and cover off. And it's like I'm not really sure. Oh, rain sprinkler's got activated. Okay. No, okay. So we're okay. I think Sharp's going to have to come in for those inter tyres. It's just too wet out there. She's got to come in. So let's turn you up a little bit. And we'll get Surkov to just push it. Holtz is gaining, so we are not going to... It's going to be Chapman. We're going to jump ahead. We're going to come out around Chapman, I think. The sprinklers got switched on. That caught me. Damn. There goes Holtz, I think. Oh, wow. They left the... yeah, okay. Yeah, you know you can fix things in the pit stop, right? They came out of the pit stops on fire. Okay, yeah, right. Well, ambitious strategy. Yeah, everybody's stopped. I don't know if Chapman's out of the points. That's the main thing. We just need Sharp to get a point. I think Surkov's... Yeah, they've come in the points. Surkov is not going to be able to catch Holtz. There's just no way. I just don't think that's going to happen. But we need Sharp to... There we go. She's getting past some people. We need her to get some spring. Oh, rain sprinklers are still active? Okay. We're just going to go for it. We're not going to reel her in, but we're just going to, you know, do our best. I think that's all we can do, really. We've just got to keep pushing with Sharp. Just keep pushing. We might be able to get a point here. An extra point if we can. Just going to keep going. Going to keep an eye on your fuel as well. Hit the hybrid mode. Okay, keep going, keep going. Turn it down a bit. Oh god, we're going to run out of fuel. Let's get some fuel back. And then we're going to hit the boost. Go, 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 go. Go, go, Sharp. Ah, come on. Son of a biscuit. We got second and we got some points and... Oh, can't see. Chapman didn't score. Yes! That's good. That's good. I think they probably got fastest lap a while. Not perfect, not a great race. Holtz came in. I think would have been okay if the sprinklers just added more water. Right, there we are. That's not bad. They took 5 points out of us, but we've got a big points lead. That was not a perfect race from us. Again, Chapman keeps scoring bad, so this is an issue because he's going to be right down. You know, he's going to be right there to cut his way through the field. I don't know. We'll have to look at what his championship position is. Oh, they didn't get fastest lap, so that's good. You know, they took 5 points out of us. I can live with that. Not a perfect race by any stretch of the imagination. I think I was planning on the water was gonna. We were probably okay for another lap on that super soft tyre, but they switched the rain sprinklers on and drenched the track. So Holtz came out onto the inter tyre and she was on the right tyre and went quick. Whereas, you know, I didn't know that the rain sprinklers were going to get switched on. There's just no way of knowing when they're going to get switched on. Or if at all they get switched on, you know, they might not get switched on at all. And, you know, they soak the track. Whereas I think if it just stayed the rainer that it was, I think we might have been able to go quick enough to jump them. Been close anyway, but with the rain sprinklers, that just wasn't going to happen. So that was unfortunate. But, you know, we got a podium, so that's good. But we are going to start struggling, I think, now. That's just the way it's going to be. Holtz is doing really well. Yeah, Chapman is like 12th, so he starts like 8th on the grid, and he's in the best car. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Chapman, but this is good for us. But they are going to do. He is going to win one at some point. It's just inevitable. He's starting right at the front of the grid almost in the best car. He's going to win one at some point. It's just inevitable. But right now we're doing all right. And yeah, we've still got 86-point lead, so that's good. As I say, that crash in the last race, that really cost us because we could have still had like a 100-point lead or something on them. But you know, that may come back to haunt us, but we'll see. But as I predicted, Steinman are starting to crawl up that field. But right now, we've still got 10 rounds to go, so plenty of points on the board. But we just got to keep scoring well. Sharp just didn't do well. I think she was on the wrong tyre, to be honest. That was her mistake. Surkov, we managed to get to the point where we needed to put the wet tyres on, so that was good. But other than that, not a bad race. Right, so here we are. Stat gains for everybody. Yeah, she's almost got that braking up, and the adaptability is almost done. The chairman is actually not annoyed. Fair enough. We lost a little bit of marketability, but yeah, I thought she might be a little bit more annoyed at that, but no, she wasn't. We only came third, but oh well, never mind. I like that. You know, we weren't that annoyed. And we did hit the sponsor target again, so you know, 1.8 million. But money at the moment is not really an issue. We've built all the expensive engines, and the brakes and everything are considerably cheaper, so I'm not too worried about money. Well, there we are. That was a pretty good result for Surkov. Sharp, I mean, she managed to fight her way through the field and at least get back some points. But she was on the wrong tyre. But, you know, I knew that I remembered it to be a wet race. I thought it was wet for most of the race, to be honest. I seemed to remember going ultras, and then I think I spent most of the time on inters. But I'll have to check that video back. Other than that, the rain sprinklers at the end just caught us out. I think if it was just going to stay the way it was and wet, I think Surkov might have had enough performance to outpace Holtz because she was on the inter tyre, which wouldn't have been the right tyre. Just the water level wasn't high enough. But obviously they switched on the rain sprinklers and the water level shot up, and so Surkov's soft advantage was bad, and so he should have really pitted. But I think either way, he stayed out or he pitted. I don't think he'd have beaten Holtz. Our only chance was the rain sprinklers didn't come on, but they did. So, oh well, what are you going to do, you know? But we still, Chapman still didn't score anything. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with him, but that's good. That's the luck we need. We just didn't have this luck in the last series. Chapman was just on fire, and Holtz was the one not doing very well, but you know, she did well enough that she kept scoring points, and Chapman was just, you know, almost unstoppable. So that's good. So this might be the luck that we need to actually do the challenge. So that's good. So right, I think I'm going to call this one here anyway, in the episode. So if you like that one, please give me a thumbs up, comment with your thoughts down below, subscribe for more. I really do appreciate it. Stay safe out there, everyone, and I'll catch you next time.